Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Francais. So, we are in 1618. I'm already 28 out of 95 absolutism. Pretty neat, to be honest. So yeah, going pretty good. And I'm just grabbing things as and when I can. Argentine. So if I declare war on Argentine, it calls in GB, which then calls in the other people. I'll let GB do what they want here for now. I will take them though. Don't worry about that. And if at any point Argentine fight French Argentina, I will enforce peace. In fact, I'm going to be so on the ball that Argentine is going to be marked as country of special interest. Anything they do, I'll be the first to find out, except from, you know, GB and Portugal. Their overlord and their pseudo-overlord. I lose legitimacy there. Oh no, I lost legitimacy. Now I'll have to strengthen government. Great stuff. I also had a general leave my employ. Fine. One thing I would like to do. Never mind. I was about to say is the corruption loan. But did you notice that Treasure Fleet gave me the same amount as a corruption loan would? Yeah, my Mexican Treasure Fleet is pretty strong now, isn't it? I like it. I know I'm running low on manpower, but putting some in to get the thing is pretty good. And Brazil still do not own any gold provinces. What in the actual hell is going on there? I will continue to royal marry Scotland. They almost would be vassalized now. I am getting so close. I need to find a way to gain one more, like, in the difference. I came to the conclusion before that the great power influencing doesn't really add much. Ulm has entered my coalition. Now I'm screwed. Anyway, why are more people joining my coalition? They should be leaving. Not joining. I'm no harm to anyone. So the ability I'm going to purchase, I've discussed, will be yearly absolutism. Then it might be the French absolutism. And then it'll be admin efficiency, or the other way round. And then harsher treatment. You know, to be fair, I don't really need the harsher treatment in that stage. It's also not costing me a lot right now. If I wanted to make the harsh treatment cheaper, I would have done it first, I think. So now my next step is to gain enough money to get the Grand Palace up to level 3. That's where I'm going next. Also note I'm currently gaining 16 bird mana a month. And that, Louis, is deplorable. They are taking an early retirement. Or you could say, more accurately, they have been removed from our line of succession. And look at that, the first idea from court is diplomatic reputation. And what does diplomatic reputation affect? That's right. Vassalization odds. There you go. Hey Scotland, welcome to the fold. They'll have joined with no liberty desire? Yeah. Well, because I've got so many modifiers on. So now I can have reconquest for Scotland later. What's going on here? Holland is Catholic, manpower 50%, or I have China. Well, China where, but most of it's in China. Funnily enough. Mission in Holland is Catholic. Also, did I just say mission? I meant religion. Holland is 13. That'll be done very soon. I'll click it. Even though I've got a 75% cheaper tax modifier person right here. Oh, it's the Colbert guy. Shows my ignorance. Just realised what was going on. Skill issue. But yeah, I still need 3 more provinces in GB. Or rather the British Isles, I should say. More accurately. Then I'll have that mission done. Then the French Channel, I have more than 50 mercantilism. I have more than 75% of the coast of Holland. I've also got more than loads of mercantilism, by the way. Just, yeah. And I'm going to take that and still be able to afford more mercantilism. How bonkers. I'm also gaining a lot of papal influence, don't forget, because I've got various things from missions. Okay. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this. Commonwealth, they don't force my hand, but they help influence it. Have money. So there you go. That's an easily waged decision. Don't need to think about that one anymore. And the corruption will go in the space of like 4 years. 5 years. Good enough. And, at 1.3 that's 6.5, so you know. If we could be real pedantic, take away like a few months from that. Also the bourgeoisie needs to go beyond 50, please. I could just seize land with just dealing with the rebels, but at the end of the day, do I want to deal with the rebels? They could spawn just about anywhere at this stage. All I have to do is like wait a couple months. But I really should have chosen the bourgeois mission. My bad. So we have separatists building up. You know what I have to say to them? Back off. Back away. Same to you. Same to you. Good stuff. Army Tidsol is going to probably come back to the mainland. What are they going to do around here right now? Honestly, is my counterpoint. I've got nothing I need to fight. I've decided to take the friend route with Ayutthaya. So yeah, maybe I'll just come back to the mainland with these troops. The Congo region is still looking rather colourful. It's normally just one colour by now. Sometimes it's red from GB, sometimes it's blue from France. Today it's still just 4 different colours. I think there was a 5th one in there, in the Terra Incognita actually. But my point is that they've not just been immediately all taken by one. And Geneva are free again. Don't know what caused that. But that's nice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to spend the money I just gained on upgrading the Grand Palace further. Brings it up quicker. Again, it's giving me GovCat modifier, so it's pretty good. So while Geneva are now free, Or they're Givriva, I suppose. They are still in the Empire. They'll be protected by Denmark, who's in my coalition. Oh well. I'm actually going to expand infrastructure in some provinces. Namely my capital. Then Auvergne. Actually, would be great. Maybe in Cambrai, over here. Maybe not. Maybe so. And also Hainaut. Great stuff. That's just ready for when I want to develop coal provinces, basically. Puts me close to my gov cap limit. But I'll get more out of the provinces too. Let's not forget I'm going to be able to centralise some states once I'm finished with my reforms. I've still got a mission that says finish your reforms, damn it. And my response is okay, I've got 2 left. So this one's 1638. And the next one will be just before... Well, I imagine it will be just about the 1670s, to be fair. Is my ballpark figure, but we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Grand Palace of Bangkok. Max level. GovCap modifier and yearly absolutism. So now my yearly absolutism sits at 3.5 a year. Crown land ownership, absolute government, Grand Palace of Bangkok. And if I had court ideas finished already, there's another... Never mind, I thought there was yearly absolutism in this. I'm wrong. What am I thinking of then? Doesn't really matter. Actually. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, all my units are still taking attrition, and they will be pretty much until I have higher supply limits. So in other words, till basically the end of time. The Netherlands, the Dutch provinces, sorry, are all supply limits in the 60s, pretty much. But to be fair, these ones down here aren't that much lower. Even though, to be fair, Paris is okay. Chartres isn't as good as, say, Amsterdam, so I could move that up. And it also works better with my next target of the Netherlands. Still allied with Austria and Nassau, and Russia literally doesn't matter. So Poitou is 60 supply limit, Narbonne is 60. Yeah, I think it's just like sitting like The Hague. There we go, we'll sit 2 units up here. One in Den Haag, one in Amsterdam. Both for the reasons of supply limit is better in the provinces, so I'll take less attrition. But also, ready for when I fight the Netherlands, because so far, yes, I'm not really fighting any wars. This is like a more of a drill and chill and yap episode right now. Who knows, it might end up being a war episode. But right now, I'm kind of doubting it. It's one of those press X to doubt situations. I lost my alliance with Persia? No, I didn't lose my alliance with Persia. It just didn't show on the map for us. Oh, because I was looking at the coalition map mode, I think. Is there anyone else who would be a worthy ally? I mean, a lot of people would be ally, but not a lot of them are worthy. Yeah, look at it. They're not really worthy. The Ottomans do want to ally me. But I do want to take their land at some stage. Also, what I need to do is use some of this spare paper mana that I'll be acquiring to statify my land. So I'm not just going to be expanding. I'm also going to statify. And hopefully that also means I'll be able to reduce some autonomies. 72. So I can get a couple extra states in here. Statified Tuscany. I know it means that when I take Siena it will be slightly more expensive, but that's fine. And then we'll do Lazio Umbria. Again, should have thought about doing this a long time ago, but oh well. Here we are. Not many provinces can have their autonomy reduced, unfortunately. It is what it is. As for separatists, still got the damn Basic and neighbouring countries owned by French, Mexico and California's realm will be sent to French California. Yep, I like the borders to be accurate for the colonial nation map mode. I know that's sad, but I'd rather see this screen reflect this screen. But it's looking really nice. We also nearly have a Norwegian Argentina. So a Norwegian Argentinian? I don't know. Someone cleverer than me, I'm sure, has something better than that. Charles can be in charge. But I've decided I want to rename them. I'm going to call them Chicken Nuggies the 14th. There'll be Chicken Nuggies the 14th the 1st. Wonderful stuff. I've got some great ideas for names. I'm on fire this eve. Ning. So someone better come put me out. 1625. I can also hire Cottageri to everybody that's fighting my colonial nations. How about no? More treasure fleet money, perfect. That actually needs to go into either universities or manufactories right now. Let's make it manufactories. That's too good to pass up. Ayatollah wants knowledge sharing of the Southwest Pacific. Yes, you can. Even though that sounds a bit specific. And GB wouldn't give me back core provinces even if I wanted them to. Aggressive expansion minus 377. Sounds a bit low. Come on, Spain, ally Portugal again, please. I want to be able to fight Portugal with you so that they'll come out of the coalition, then I can just fight them again. If Spain do ally Portugal, I will probably truce break to attack probably Portugal so I can just get straight onto GB, honestly. So Spain has increased the price of Chinaware. Korea is only allied to Haishi. Sure. And what's the idea now? All the states loyalty equilibrium. I mean, doesn't matter what idea it is, I need to grab them all, don't I? So, that's looking good. To be honest, I wish there was a thing you could do where it's like, if at peace, auto declare war. I know that's asking for a lot though. Austria allied with the Knights Ragus of the Palatinate, Siena, Netherlands and Constance. What a pitiful set of allies. I will need to attack them later, of course, for both Vienna and Berlin. That's not a problem though. Switzerland are allied to Frankfurt and Landshut. Again, if the coalition could just disband, that'd be wonderful. In fact, I can add another army stack. I know I said I would rather modify the stacks, but that's not entirely true. There are reasons to do not that. Can't think of what they are right now. Something attrition maybe? Anyway, let's go send this up to Bordeaux now. Shouldn't be a lot in the way of naval attrition anymore. Zulu separatists are rising. You know what we do to them? We kick them. Get out of here. It's great being able to just gain absolutism from just real cheap rebellions. Also note that my legitimacy is going down. Let's fix it. Oh no, my spare mill power. It's going into my absolutism. Anyway. Bourgeois need just like a month or two. They need precisely 3 actually. For 0.81%. So yeah, and then they'll go to 0.87, then they'll go to 0.14. So yeah, that's looking good. Spain are Mill 17. Isn't that what I'm at? No, I'm at Tech 18. Haha. Okay, I am ahead, it seems. Oh! Of course, Portugal's allied to Ethiopia. If I can just get like some random Marrakesh or Ethiopia war, I can just pull Portugal into those. Both my allies want ducats. Persia, I forgot why I even wanted you as an ally, I'll be honest. But I'm sure I have my reasons. For now, I'll accept your terms. Let's grab 2 more universities for now, because that's all my money can allow. And I think Commonwealth are going to give me soldiers. Great stuff. What would Persia have given me? Probably piss all soldiers, right? 3,690. More than I was expecting that would say. And what's these? That's I manually told this to go to the Moluccas. So let's go Moluccas. These are 2 cogs that were going to meet up with the other guys, but they're not anymore. Unlucky, such as life. We'll gain extra barks for the Moluccas. Not too many. Again, mostly due to my money limitations right now. Something skill issue. Sieg's land. 77%. Looking better by the click. Anyway, as for meritocratic recruitment, I think I'll swap to superior over the state after I've finished my gov reforms. I need to finish these 2. To wit, tier 10 will be regional representation, I think. I'm actually doing a decent enough job at keeping up with my gov cap. I've got loads of courthouses to build, and I'll soon have town halls, and I'll be able to centralise state. I do not need to take l'État-c'est-moi for my future plans here. Also, shout outs to anyone who remembers back when concentrating development here, central monarchical bureaucracy used to give you back 100% of the cost. They had to nerf it. It used to be centralising a state where we refund 100% of its costs. That was pretty bonkers. You could basically just have, practically for free once you make the first investment, you could just have. Also, really, the guy I just promoted to level 5? Should have bought a cheaper guy and done that. Oh well. We'll increase this guy then. I need manpower right now anyway. Send you to level 4. So we have... I can't have you be called Escadra de blah 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 blah, whatever it all said. I want it to just say Cogwall. Rather than Escadra de Boutique or whatever. We'll just go Cogwall to Electric Boogaloo. See, it's just so much easier to look at it and see Cogwell than the names. Which is why I normally change all of my fleet names once I'm settled that they're doing things with every country. It's not just a, oh, it says this particular word. No, it's just, they're all just confusing. I just want to be able to see which ships are in each trade node and where my transports are. Put simply, see, like Escadra de la Mancha, I'd never look at that and go, oh yeah, that's a cog. Certainly not. Maybe it's just me. So everyone's loyal, with the exception of France and Mexico, who's pissed off because I told them to sod off in an event. But also because they've got nearly 1,000 dev. Wow. 836 development. I mean, it is nice to see them this big. I think I have a plan with the New World late game. We'll see how it all goes. But I might be... Oh yeah, I mean, it's not really a spoiler because A, it might happen, and B... I mean, A, it might not happen, and B... it's literally just the thing you'd expect. So yeah. I might release all of the colonial nations at like 1820 so we can just see what they'll form. Just out of funsies. Hey Spain, what are you doing out in Cascadia? Also, that's that lady that sings the Every Time We Touch song. Let's sit you in freeze. No, hold on. Let's sit you in peas, actually. Instead of freeze, I want peas. I'm doing it down here because I've just remembered Austria will be at war with me when I fight the Netherlands. It's gonna go sit in the province. I'm gonna give it a general. I mean, I never said I was giving it a good general, I just said I was giving it a general. And how's my musketeers looking? Like, I can build more of them. 27. I've been building 50-0-30, so that's fine. Let's just build them all. 80. 90. 5? I mean, that'll put the stack at 52, but I'm not worried. I just want all my special units out into the... I want all my special units out into the wild, basically. Let's upgrade some great projects. Or a great project. You're welcome, Machu Picchu. I probably could have done Serra de Potosí instead, honestly, but that's fine. So French Mexico gives me 1700 every time. Peru's given me 1300 now. Cascadia are still at 360. Brazil are still at 0. Come on, Brazil. You got this. I believe in you. Like, just colonize the province like Minas Gerais. That's normally got... Minas Gerais here is normally pretty fruitful for gold. 12.5%. Putting it at the second most likely trade good in that particular province. It's not just my observation, it is statistical fact that it's fairly common as a likelihood. Comparatively speaking. Let's go up a game speed. I'm spending too much time pausing and too much time yapping. But then again, it is the end of the episode. So, yeah. You're welcome for the yap. And the literally nothing else going on in the game. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.